Hi, my name is Kaiwan. Today we're going to do a full review, unbiased review, because I bought two of these. These are the Coman T1S tripod. So these are the adjustment level ball-headed version. So yeah, both of them are ball-head version. So let's do a full review and tell you guys about what I like and what I don't like and pros and cons about this tripod. So first, the head is a little bit firm. So when you adjust the angle, you gotta wiggle to make some finer adjustment finer adjustment. Second, the center column, if you lower to the lowest, it's much more stable. And if you go a little bit higher, the quality of the center column, I don't think it's really good, because I think the screws are a little bit loose. And if you have a fluid head, if you shoot video, if you pan and tilt the head, the center column, it will wiggle. It will wiggle. I don't know. This part will wiggle. Not the center column, not the tripod wiggling. It's the center column. The top part is wiggling. So I think some kind of I think some kind of screws are loose. And I contacted Coman. They said, yeah, you got to send the center column back to China. So I'm not going to do that, because shipping back to China to repair the center column, it's just way too expensive. The shipping fees just way too expensive. So yeah, so problem, both of them have the same problem. Yeah, so the quality control are not that good, but yeah, this is what it is. Shaken center column. Yeah, and lower. Okay, so the the height adjustment part. First, where should we hold? Because it's kind of hard. So if you lower the center column all the way down, it's really hard to pull up the tripod, because you don't have any place. You gotta hold it like this to raise the tripod, or you gotta hold the head with the tripod to adjust the height. But with the center column raised to the golden button, it's slightly easier to adjust the height, because we have a holding place. We can hold to pull the tripod in the center of the gravity. So it's easier, slightly easier to pull and adjust the height like this, with the center column slightly extend. Okay, so that's the first one. And second, the latch is kind of too firm. Yeah, look at this. It's a little bit too firm. So usually if you are holding, it's like you're gonna spend so much effort to release the latch. So yeah, release, and this one is so tight. It's really hard to open the latch to adjust the height. And after you adjust, after you adjust the height, you are going to lock it. So you will need crazy amount of power. You gotta spend so much effort and energy to adjust the releasing lever. So this is not a good part. I also asked Coleman about this. They said, it's for longevity. So you can use this tripod for several years, but this one is really hard to adjust and release and lock out of the box. Both of them are the same. Some are better, this one is better, but this tripod is super tight. So you gotta make sure, you cannot make sure, it's just pure luck. Because the quality control are so bad, everything are just, I don't know. Okay, basically it, but the sturdiness of this tripod is top notch. Depends on how you use it. So the weakest part will be the center column, the top part, wiggle, loose screws, wiggle. But if you lower it to the bottom and tighten this knob as tight as possible, the entire tripod is crazy sturdy. It's just top notch. And for this weight and compactness, because you can use it just like a small tripod, this is actually kind of impressed. Sturdiness is kind of impressed. Okay, another part about this tripod, it's a little bit too firm to open and close this tripod. So it's you gotta spend so much effort, and it's not smooth. If you have other tripod, if you guys use other tripod before, it's not that hard to open your tripod. But this one is just it's not smooth. It's it's just not smooth. Just user experience will be not that good, but it will still work. It's just a little bit too firm. Yeah, basically it. Will I recommend this tripod? Maybe. not, because the quality control, I think it's like a big problem. And if you spend this amount of money to buy a tripod, I think the quality needs to be slightly better. But if you just want a lightweight, easy to adjust height tripod, yeah, I think it's pretty good. But there are, yeah, travel lightweight tripod, and also you can hold crazy amount of weight. I can hold my entire like sliding motion control system on here, no problem. But yeah, and yeah. Oh, another good part, because the tripod, the center column, you can just quickly release the center column part, and you can just spread the legs with the, so like this, just release the center column, and you can easily lower this tripod to the floor and shoot some crazy low angle shot. This is really awesome design. I don't need to like, adjust the center column and weird, need to like flip the center column, that kind of stuff. No, you just take it off and you have a super low angle shot. This is really, really good design. I really like this. Something more? Yeah, I think pretty much it. Yeah, I already used this tripod for several project video shoot. So yeah, my thought and some pros and cons. That's it. So it depends on how much the tripod in your region. So if it's affordable, yeah, you can just buy it. But it's a little bit pricey, so you gotta think twice before you buy it, and maybe you gotta watch more review, because some people have like losing part, like lose this part, broken part, like the quality. The quality control. It's kind of concerning. So yeah.